true heavyweight clash.
Well, under normal circumstances, this is a massive matchup, and I'm not totally in agreement with the view that friendlies tend to take the edge away. In my experience, if the opposition go at it full tilt, then you have to reciprocate. We'd like to see excitement and be entertained, but if it does go down the serious route, there'll still be lots to enjoy.
Shot, surely! Punched away. Surlot. And here's... gets the shot away! Tries to get it clear.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Orsnes. Up he goes! Nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Anderson. James. Gehi. And he welcomes it in. Haaland! Superb goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Anderson. James. Gehi. Bellingham. James. Anderson. James. Anderson. James. Gehi. Bellingham. Anderson. Kane. Bellingham. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Succumbs to the pressure, caresses it through. Stones with the clearance. Orsnes. Spread out to the left. Cross goes in there. Anderson. Madueke. James. Anderson. And here's Kane. Gordon. Oh, good spread. Steered out wide, but he wouldn't reach that one. Aim forwards. Madweke. And here's Kane. Good take, and he shoots! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Gordon is offering a wry smile there.
Defending of the desperate variety. Bellingham. Bellingham! The keeper's done ever so well.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And it's played forward. And he cuts out the supply. That's really well manoeuvred. And that is as far as they're going to go. James, forwards and with intent. Madweke looking to get on the end of this. That is clearly overhit. That has been cut short. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Norway clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Gordon, now here's the delivery. It's Kane! They've done it! They are right back in business.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response. Haaland really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Yehi. Anderson. Yehi. James. Bellingham. Yehi. James. Anderson. Bellingham. James, gently done. And it's Kane. Purring through the gears. Kane, back when it goes. Gordon! Split-second reaction.
Gordon really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And here's Kane. O'Reilly. He is just caressing the ball. Solot. Ødegaard. Now it's Solot. He's shifting through the gears here. Haaland! And he has kept it out somehow.
Haaland clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
James.
England really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further up the pitch to take the sting out of opposition attacks. It's effectively a wide press.
Moved on forwards. Solot. Ødegaard delivers with wit. No, that's not going to find its target. Oh, they could be caught out here. And he's there to clear it. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick.
The starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Now it's Ødegaard. Here it is, crossed in. Bellingham. Madueke. James. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. He is through here. Showing good feet. Haaland. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Can he deliver? He's in a great position. And a chance! Smashing header! Oh, it's come loose. He slings it in. Stones gets it away. Ball's got out of play. Hegem. That's really well manoeuvred. And he's there to clear it. Played in deep. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Anderson. James. James, played over towards the opposite flank. And it's played forward, calmly anticipates. Stones. Gordon. First quarter of an hour gone. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Rice gets across to intercept that. James. Madueke. Nice looking ball. It'll be a throw-in. Bellingham. Rice. And here's Kane.
Kane really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Bellingham. Anderson. Rice. Berger. Oh, shooting chance! And kicked out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And that could set him on his way. And he's cut it out. Aim forwards. Ryerson. Berger. Out to the left it goes. This looks promising. Haaland! Another save. And it's been taken short. Orsnes. Delivered in. And he's got his range wrong there. Rice. It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. And here's Kane, looking here to chip it through. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Madueke. Hit into the middle. Catch the keeper's ball. Orsnes. Aim forwards. Stones cuts it out. Madueke, who's set up one goal so far. Oh, Red, nice interception. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Gordon, delicate ball, and it needs to be. Meyer, he's played it long. Stones makes the interception. And here's Bellingham. Gordon, over to the left. Lovely feet. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Berger. Out towards the flank. That's tidy. Cross from it. It's a mighty effort! It's a loose ball. Oh, that is asking for trouble. James gets good distance on it. That's really well manoeuvred. Haaland! It's off target and by quite a way. Played out to the right. That's very neat. In by Jay. Can he finish? Good movement there, but not the best of finishes.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
James gets over and intercepts. Rice shifted upfield. Gordon played out to the left flank. Driving on and making good progress. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Oh, what a climb! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Gordon is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Rice. O'Reilly. Stones. Needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. Now it's Solot. That's a good run he's making there. Ødegaard looking for a runner. And the ball is out of play. Anderson. Played with finesse. Now it's Solo. Decent chance! Gordon. Bellingham. James. Madweke. Gordon! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
England really have been deserted by their composure and allowed frustration to take over, and it's not a good sign.
Haaland, now he's off and running. Solot. Rice. Madweke. Kane given the lift of his goal. O'Reilly. He can run onto that. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Turns and goes back. Berger did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Big chance! He's had a shot! Madweke. Gordon. Rice. Moved on forwards. O'Reilly. And it's played forward. That's really well manoeuvred. Ødegaard. Solot. Great defending, strong and determined. Rice shifted upfield. Moved on forwards. Haaland! He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
O'Reilly. Gordon. Bellingham is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Solot. Bellingham. Gehi. Madweke. James. Madweke. Aimed in towards the centre. Lofted upfield. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Bellingham. And here's Gordon. Aim forwards. Looking to break at pace. Orsnes. Ryerson. Ødegaard. Berger. And they've been given a corner. They've played it short. Ødegaard. Sørloth. Cross in, looks like a good one. James with the clearance. Aim forwards. Looking for a decent ball in. Ødegaard tries a deft little ball. The referee has given a corner. Stones getting this one clear. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Well-timed, excellent interception. Sørloth. Ødegaard. And it's Kane. Gordon. James. James crosses. Moved on forwards. Chance here to counter. Decent progress down the left. And it's played forward. And that has been cleared. Berger forwards and with intent. It's just beyond his reach. Rice. Kane. Madueke. Great work on the overlap. Lovely bit of skill. And it's made its way to him. Bellingham played out towards the right wing. Shot at goal! Oh, that probably deserved better.
Oh, that was a cracking ball in because it just took the goalkeeper out of the equation.
Interception, his positioning was spot on. Stones. Gordon. Oh, they've seen lots of the ball. Time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. And here's Gordon. Berger. That's really well manoeuvred. Takes a shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Rice. And it's Kane. Kane spread out to the left. It's Kane! Goal, England! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. The purest possible contact. What a fabulous strike.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
England take the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Yehi. James. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? O'Reilly. Gordon. Bellingham. And here's Kane. And here's Gordon. Now then, the ball's come loose. Rice. O'Reilly. And that's a throw. Gordon with the slide tackle there. Orsness. Great run on the overlap here. There are a few waiting for it. Rice attempts a clearance. It's a throw-in. Ryerson. Can he get onto this? That has been knocked clear. And he whips it in. And he's there to clear it. Oh, lovely feed is header! A terrific save from the keeper.
Sorloth actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Bellingham. Oh, nicely intercepted. Fire. Oh, good-looking ball. Nice physical challenge. And here's Kane. Madueke. Kane. Danger averted for now. Gehi. James. Gehi. Anderson. And it's played forward. Gehi. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Gordon forwards and with intent. Aim forwards. Anderson cuts out the pass. Surlot. Oh, great shot! And the shot! It's in!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Haaland demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
And he's there to get it away. Short changes him with that pass. James. Anderson. And here's Bellingham. James. And he's heaved it away. Orsness. That's an imaginative pass. He's through here. Oh, he's bustling through. Goes for a shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And it's hoisted clear. Sorlot picks it up out wide. Ødegaard. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Yehi. James chasing after it. Now that's well seen too. Now it's Haaland. I have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Rice. Well, played right into his path. He can get that clear. And here's Gordon. Gordon's cross. Sorlot. Sorlot making good progress on the right-hand side. And here's Kane. O'Reilly. A probing pass. That's not going far. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Bellingham. And here's Kane. Madueke. Berger, gently done. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Haaland! Haaland! And the ball's come loose here. And that was very necessary. Quality ball. And here's Haaland. Haaland! More pressure on the opposition goal.
Norway really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Climbs up big! That's caused a worry or two.
Berger certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Stones chooses to go cross-field. Well-timed, excellent interception. Anderson. Yehi. Moved on forwards. Bellingham. O'Reilly. And here's Gordon. And here's Kane. Shoots! It's anyone's ball now. James goes for the header! Great effort. He flew in with courage.
Kane instinctively knew that it was his best option. The planning beat the execution though.
And it's played forward. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Gordon. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And the whistle goes for half-time. All are involved in a terrific contest here. It's been a slugfest and a half.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen So far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period.
Quite a half. More of the same, please. Score at the interval, 2-2. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. And that has been clubbed away. Now it's Sorlot. He's found the way through. It's a mighty effort! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Play cross-field, changing the point of attack. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Madueke does really well to win the ball there. Anderson. James. Madueke. Bellingham. Rice. And they're not going to make any further progress now. That has been cut short. Bellingham. Gordon. Gordon's cross. That's too far for anyone. Reyes. That's really well manoeuvred. Stones can get it clear. Bellingham. Gordon. Stones. Gordon looks to get on the end of this. Now it's Haaland. Sorlot. Sorlot, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Ambitious ball here. Floated through. And the shot! That was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Higher, clears it away. Gehi. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd. He's through and all alone! Norway have reclaimed it. James. Kane. And it's Kane. Aim forwards. Gordon. Bellingham. Madueke. Out to the right. Now who's going to be first to this? Strong running down that left flank. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. He's got away. That's going to go a long way. Bellingham. James. Now it's Kane. Madueke. Kane. And that is out of play. James. He's in a good position. It's Kane! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Kane really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And he's there to clear it. Could be danger here. Orsnes. Haaland is onto it in a flash. Anderson. Yehi. Bellingham. Rice. And it's played forward. O'Reilly. Great chance! Hagen. That's a look and place it forward. Bellingham. Yehi. Anderson. Yehi. James. Bellingham. O'Reilly. Oh, nicely intercepted. Madwicke. Oh, there's a probing ball. Muscular approach does pay off here. James. Anderson. Bellingham. Bellingham. Anderson. Anderson forwards and with intent. James. Tries to get it clear. Up he goes! Just off target.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Ryerson. Berger. Meyer. That's really well manoeuvred. Madwicke. Rice. Stones, and he goes cross-field. England keep the ball, but can't do anything meaningful with it. Gordon. Bellingham. James. Bellingham. And here's Kane. He's away. Defending of the desperate variety. Meyer defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Haaland, now he's off and running. Rice. Gordon. Bellingham. Madwicke played out towards the right wing. It's crossed into the middle. Ødegaard shifted upfield. Rice wins the duel this time. Gordon. Haaland looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, they didn't smell the danger early enough, but I suppose better late than never.
James. Stones. Looks to the other side. Bellingham. Lobbed in behind. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Bellingham. And here's Kane. In by James. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Throw it. Berger. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Yehi. Stones. Yehi. Moved on forwards. Bellingham. Yehi. Rice. So we've reached the hour mark. That's a good run down the left. Gordon. Proves too strong. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? And he thumps it clear. Muscular approach does pay off here. Hegem. Haaland looks to get on the end of this. Yehi.
Norway may only be one behind, but they're showing much in terms of threatening parity.
And the shot's on here. Aim forwards. And now the breakaway. Surlot. Ødegaard. Can he latch on to this? Surlot.
Norway really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible... It's... Cleared away. It's gone for a throw-in. James. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Orsnes. Hegem. That's been drilled forward. Bellingham. Rice. Stones. Rice. O'Reilly. Gordon. Bellingham. And here's Kane. Oh, a delicate chip through. So who's he picking out? Chooses to go back. Bellingham!
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
That's really well manoeuvred. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. And here's Gordon. Oh, just Gordon! And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
And they've got rid. He's in plenty of space here. That has been knocked clear, and the counter is on. And here's Kane. Kane knocks it out wide. Bellingham. Moved on forwards, and they can counter here. James. Oh, this is a great position. Is there any support? He might not need it. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Very nicely done. A heavy challenge. Cleared without complication. Madueke. James. That's a lovely, neat pass.
Themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
So all square, and not for the first time.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
O'Reilly. Gordon. Kane. Succumbs to the pressure. Do have a chance to counter here. Strong running down that left flank. James does really well to win the ball there. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And it's Kane. Madueke. And here's the chance to counter. Orsnes. And here's Haaland. Haaland! Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Bellingham. Rice. Gordon. James. Anderson. Yehi. Madueke. Played out to the right. Chance! So what can they make of this? Rice cuts out the pass. Gordon. Kane. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Now it's Sorloth. Ødegaard. Berger. And that's aimed into the middle. That has been knocked clear. Out for a throw. Intercepts the throw. That's well read. Ødegaard.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Orsnes. And it's played forward. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Stones. He came in hard, very hard. Oh, he's taken out, that'll be a foul. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Sorloth. And he's managed to get free. That is a crunching tackle. Oh, that's nice. Oh, good take in a good area. Time to deliver. It's run loose here. Gehi, gently done. Madueke, gently done. And it's a corner.
England clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
That's a foul. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Now it's Kane. Rice. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
England really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Played towards the other side. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Ødegaard. Higher, goes forward. Ødegaard. Out to the left it goes. There will be a throw-in. That is lovely. Played into the middle.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
And here's Kane. It's Kane! And somehow he managed to miss it.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
Oh, smashing header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Ryerson. Solot looking to get on the end of this. Great defending, strong and determined.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
This is it then, now or never. Aya is there, and he can get that clear.
England really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Orsnes. Oh, played through for the wide man. And it's hoisted clear. Orsnes. Ødegaard. Played into the box. There's the shot! Oh, it's rather wayward. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Ødegaard tries a shot!
Norway clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Picks it up out wide. That's the throw. Bellingham. Berger gets a foot in here.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Played out wide. No way through, so back it comes. Rice. Oh, it's come loose.
England really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Ryerson. Haaland, now he's off and running. Rice wins the duel this time, and it's gone back to the keeper. Aya, driven forward. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Oh, well measured. He's dealt with that well.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Madueke. James. Now here's the delivery.
England clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Charlotte. Cross deflected behind for a corner. And he's there to clear it. And they've got a throw. Ødegaard. Now it's Charlotte. Now it's Charlotte. Charlotte! And that's a real chance missed. Anderson.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Oh, what a climb!
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Aim forwards. Played into space out wide. Now it's Bellingham. That's an excellent interception.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
O'Reilly. Bellingham knocks it out wide. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Charlotte in acres of space out wide. So time is nearly up. One final twist, perhaps. Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Ødegaard! Climbs up big! That was very necessary. Haaland.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Holland! Holland! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Berger. Crunching tackle. Oh, the ball's come loose here.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
James. The final seconds now. Keeper's got good distance on that. And he cuts out the supply. Solot. Always onto this. Ødegaard. Madweke. James. Anderson. Gehi chooses to go cross-field.
They're playing as if time is on their side when it's fast running out. They've got to quicken this up.
Gehi. Anderson. Moved on forwards. Nice interception, well timed. O'Reilly. Rice. Oh, good spread. James. Anderson. Gehi. Stones. Gordon. Bellingham. England desperately need a goal, and this could well be their last chance. And he's heaved it away. Well read, and the danger is averted. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Chance! Not the best of headers. Ryerson. And the referee brings it to a close. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all round. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to ask you to give your support to our charity fund, Chance in Football.